to understand the concept of modular arithmetic, you have to understand that just make up your mind, right? So just make up your mind by knowing exactly what this guy means. So you watching me right now, maybe this is a marker, right? You identify this thing by its name and what and the image. So let's bring that idea into what? Mathematics. If it's just a modular arithmetic, all that we are trying to do here is that it's all talk about what remainder, right? So remember what remains. So remember here. So, okay, what is left? That is what you are interested in. You are not interested in what in the answer. What I'm trying to say here is that if you have something like this, 8 is equal to something here, mode 5, right? So modulo 5, it means that if you take just have an assumption by saying you have an amount of what eight cedis, right? So maybe it can be $8 depending on the country. So 8 cedis here, and then you only give out 5 cedis, right? You only give out this amount, which is what exactly 5 cedis. Is that okay? So this is the only thing. You don't give anything that is less than or that is more than this, right? So if your amount is not up to 5 cedis, you don't give it out. So let's say you are just a cash man, you want to give something to the children, right? So the only amount that you give here is 5 cedi. If it is not up to 5 cedi, you don't give it out. Now your total amount here is what? Just 8 cedis. Okay, you are having 8 cedis. So how many 5 cedis can you give out? You only give out one 5 cedi, right? So after giving out one 5 cedi, you are left with what? $3 or maybe 3 cedis. Is that okay? So this the remainder here is exactly what we are interested in. This is not up to 5. So you say that 8 mod 5 is equal to 3. Is that okay? We are always interested in what remains, not what we are giving out. Does it make sense? So here is that 8 here. We are having the total amount of 8 cedis here. Then this is what we give out. The module is what we give out. You don't give anything that is less than what the module in this case is 5. So you don't give out a 5 cedi. So when you give out the first person 5 cedis, then you are left with what 3 cedis, which is not up to what 5 cedis. Is that okay? That was very simple. So we are interested in what the remember. The answer is 3. Right? What about this? So what do you think would be the answer to this one? So you're having an amount of 10 and then you only give out 5 cedis. Is that okay? You only give out, so how many 5 cedis can you give out? If you give out what remains here is what we are interested in. Is that okay? What remains is exactly what you are interested in. Right, that is the most important and the key step here you have to pay attention to. In modulo, we are interested in what? In the remainder, right? That is one keyword. Now let's have a look at this one. If you have the number of days in the week, how many days do you have? You have 7 days in the week. Now if you have 7 days in the week, then here from day one. So let's say normally the week of the day starts on it's Sunday, right? So let's say for understanding purpose, we are starting with a Monday. Okay, so starting from Monday, then you end up on Sunday. Is that okay? So you end on Sunday. So on this Sunday, you start again. You start again with Monday. We don't have the 8th day in what? On this earth planet. Right? So you don't have 8 days. So from the first day, you start with a Monday up to Sunday, and then you start again on Monday. Is that okay? That is why you say you have 7 days of the week. So this one brings the idea of a modulo that if you get to certain number, you have to start again. You cannot go beyond that. That is why I said earlier on that here you only give out 5 cedi. If the thing is not up to 5 cedi, you don't give it out. Is that okay? So that is very simple. Now, these are some of the questions you should pay attention to. So, okay. If you have any problem, make sure that you comment down below. Right? Okay. Here, assuming you are giving a set, right? So assuming you are giving a set like this, that is a 2, 1, 2, 3, and then as well as 6, and then mode 7. Once you had the idea of the module, it means that the only thing that you give out is what 7. Anything that is below 7, you don't give it out, right? You don't give it. That is what remains, so you don't give it out. Now here's the table. So this is a very simple table for demonstration. Here you are giving the set, so you have to make sure that you obey these numbers here. Now how do you obey this one? So here are the number. This is how your table should be, right? So you have 1, 2, 3 as well as 6, and here to 1, 2, 3. The table is under what? Multiplication. So what are we going to do here? So you pick this one here, this guy here. So 1 multiplied by 1, that gives us 1. So always you have to do your calculation outside the table. Okay, so 1 multiplied by 1, that should be equal to 1. So 1, the answer here mode what? Mode 7. What it means is that your answer here, if you have 1 mode 7, is it up to the 7? Can I give it out? I cannot give it out. So the 1 here remains to be your answer. Is that okay? Right, so this is how you fill in all the spaces. So 1 multiplied by what? By 2 here should be 2. Of course, the 2 here, you can say that 2 mod is 7. I cannot give out 7 out of the 2. Exactly, because you only give out 7, an amount of 7. Right, so the answer will remain so 2. What about the portion here? Let's say 3 multiplied by what? By 3. That should be 9. So if you have 3 multiplied by 3 here, that should be 9. Here, since I have an amount that is more than what? The $7 that I give. If I give the 7 cedis or $7 out of the 9, then we are going to left with what? 2. So your answer there should be equal to 2 here, but it's not 9. Is that okay?